Let's again look. Come on, focus. Ugh. There we go. How's a slice of pizza cheaper than a salad? Anyone? How? Why is this track so damn good? Oh, really? That's the roof? Okay. Weird. Back-to-back Ace Combat stuff? Okay. I think Winamp appreciates good music and also knows good music too. I love this track. Seven's track soundtrack is just amazing, in my opinion. Definitely captured the atmosphere of the game quite well, in my opinion. There's suddenly getting that vibe that you're like, you feel like you're in a western or you feel like you're an outlaw of some kind. That's what you should be feeling. I'm probably gonna keep the shape of most of this, widen it. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Shouldn't. We'll see how it goes, of course, but I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a part 2 to this track. I don't recall this roof being gray. Okay. Feels like a missed opportunity, Lego. You could have like made this all like. Yeah, you could have made this all like dark red. Drunk Coon almost complete. Almost, yeah. Oh, there we go. Another sticker. There we go. Almost seems fitting. We go from Ace Combat 7, where you feel like we're outlaws, to the freedom of riding a bike in Pokemon. Nope. Yeah, this makes me want to play like a Pokemon game. Try for one of the older ones, just because, like, you know, first off, Gen 3 was probably my favorite. Most of my favorite Pokemon come from that one. Pizza, I know, right? And honestly, like, for those of you that are newer to the channel, a long time ago, we used to have a Nuzlocke run in Pokemon Black 2. We kind of went on hiatus because I got highly demoralized after we lost some Pokemon. Our starter, namely. And I kind of wanted, like, I should continue it. But, you know, trying to, like, motivate myself after that loss is scary. Also, I hope you don't mind the Silent Hill music going on right now, because if you were here at the start of the stream, we had Theme of Laura playing. Not, this one, but... Actually, did this play already? Right. Just how we have handled playlists. Okay. But either way, does it matter? No, because it's Akira Yamaoka. Like, why would you say no to great guitar work like this? Wait, each of these is gonna have a sticker in it, right? Yep. Oh, we played Gen 2 and stopped? Oh, okay. See, I've been a lifelong fan. I mean, obviously I played since the OG Red Blue. I stopped playing after Gen 8 because Gen 8 was when Game Freak started showing their true colors of like how much they don't really care about the fan base anymore. They don't listen. They're just catering towards what will make money. And you know, when I tell them, focus. There we go. And yeah, like, with Pokemon, I just, like, you know, like, it's too casual. It's too, like, it, yes, I know, there's little kids playing Pokemon. There's nothing wrong with that. But there should at least be an option to be like, hey, I've been playing the Pokemon game since 96 or 98. I know how to play the basics. You don't need to walk me through this, like, hand-holding stuff. You don't need to keep experience share on permanently. You don't need to do stupid things like rush the game out and, like, make money before the holiday season. And yet they do it anyway. Which is why Scarlet and Violet look like such a mess. And I don't care. I don't care if they improved upon, like, the gameplay or whatever. It still looks like shit. Games shouldn't be like that. Like, it's a prime example of, like, a AAA title, what it shouldn't be. Because when Scarlet and Violet came out, it was so unpolished. It looked disgusting, and I hated it. Like, you know, watching the NPCs casually walk through your fights as if nothing's going on. Like, it's like, guys, that Lucario's about to fire a Hyper Beam. You really want to walk through it? Okay, go ahead, walk through it. Yeah, like I haven't. I don't know if it's like just me, just like harping and like, you know, like pining for the past, but like the Pokemon games are so much better back then. Like they hit their peak on Gen 5, I feel like, and that was sad for me because at the time I didn't respect Gen 5 the way I do now because I thought like, oh man, they're making this. They have brand new Pokemon. Like, why? Like, it made sense because they want to introduce Pokemon in a new generation, so they might as well do that. But now it's like, I don't know. I could harp on about this. I'm not going to because it's just gonna make me sad. I'll be stuck at the barren plains of Tanaris at this rate if I keep harping about it. The only game we play is Power Roll with guns. Yeah. It looks interesting. Definitely looks interesting. I have no issue with Power Roll at all. Just, man, Pokemon is just... The Pokemon Company, what are you doing? Right, now I'm gonna put stickers again. Oh wow. Those are actually very respectable times for a pizzeria. Look at that. Monday to Friday, 11 to 9:30. Saturday, 11 to 10:30. Sunday, 12 to 9:30. That's really respectable. Like, the night crews can actually go home and enjoy themselves. That's nice. I like that. I haven't played with your brother played with Pokemon to be the same thing over and over. Well, okay. To be fair, that's with Pokemon. That's gonna be happening. It's the same thing, like, you know, go around and, like, beat a champion and all that. Now, they did try to make some ways of, like, make it refreshing and whatnot, which, you know, Gen 6 introduced Mega Pokemon, which was really cool. And they made it a lot easier for people to actually be able to breed and train competitive, viable Pokemon. Gen 7. Oh, speaking of Pokemon. Gen 7, they tried with the Z moves. And they kind of changed the pattern of how to become champion. And that was interesting. The gameplay felt slow. Gen 8. Oh boy, they tried with that one. It looked interesting, but the whole fiasco with not including the entire Pokedex, that still leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Like, they were going like, you know, like the polygon data and whatnot. Like, guys, at the time you have like 800 some odd Pokemon. Our games are now gigabytes big, you know, capable of like handling that. You mean to tell me your game can't handle 800 like different polygons, of which at most 6 will be displayed at any one time? Well, you know, it takes up so much data. It's like, bullshit. You can easily look, if Satoru Iwata was able to figure out the whole like memory system for Gold and Silver and make everything fit in Gold and Silver, you guys can do the same. It's not that hard, especially since we have so much memory. And of course, that, you know, they kept lying about it, and then all of a sudden, oh look, Gen 8 gets DLC. You can get some of those Pokemon that were missing back. Some, not all. And that's when we started learning. Game Freak was just like every other big, as Game Freak and the Pokemon Company started showing their true colors. They were in it for the money now. No longer do they care about the fans, what we wanted. It's all about what they want, and now it's money. And then Gen 9, you know, and let's not even begin to talk about Gen 9 and how unpolished that game, those two games are. Oh, but we have all these raids with, like, Diamond, you know, like, whatever Pokemon. Like, no. No. Make your game look good first, okay? You have third-party companies making, like, Pokemon spin-off games that look so much better than the mainline games. It's so sad. Like, new Pokemon Snap, for instance. You saw... Everyone knows how beautiful that looks compared to, like, a Pokemon game. Pokemon Arceus looks even better. They tried to go somewhere, and I respect that. But it was still barren as heck. You'd think they would have learned their lesson from that. Nope. And see, that's the sad part. Like, Pokemon was one of my biggest franchises growing up. Like, if I were to define myself with 3 video game franchises, like, define my life in my video game history: Metal Gear, Mario Kart, Pokemon. Those 3. That basically describes me as a gamer. Like, you know, you have like the silly me that takes stuff super seriously, like Mario Kart. You have Pokemon, a game like that's a game that kind of represents games that kids should be enjoying, but adults enjoy it too. And then Metal Gear, a series that has a lot of depth if you know where to look, and a lot of troubled history behind it. Which, now you think about it, Pokemon also has it now too. I don't know, just... I'm just sad now. Like, if I want to play a Pokemon game again, I'm definitely pulling up an old one. I'm not going to get one of the new ones. I know that for sure. Like, unless someone specifically gifted me Scarlet, they're like, hey, why don't you play this on stream? It's like, sure, but I'll play this on my terms. And I don't even know if I can do it that way. Because my terms would be like, you know what? Let's have some fun and play it like a pseudo Nuzlocke. Because that's what you do. Like, when you play a new game, or we play a game for the umpteenth time, you want to spin the rules around. Like, make your own rules and make it more challenging for yourself. That's how the Nuzlocke challenge came to be. That's how all these randomizers came to be afterwards. Like, you know, one kid got bored of playing Pokemon the old-fashioned way, so he decided, hey, let's modify the rules a little bit. Let's make my own little challenge. That's why speedrunners exist. That's why, you know, we kind of evolved. Now I'm like going on a tangent here. But yeah, long story short, I would love to have some more Pokemon content on this channel, but it's going to end up being, you know, older Pokemon stuff, not the newer stuff. And if that turns off some people, I'm sorry. But tell Game Freak and the Pokemon Company to get their shit together. And maybe I'll play Scarlet and Violet. Maybe. Get their heads out of their asses, start caring about what the players actually want as opposed to what Game Freak and the Pokemon Company think they want. And yeah, we'll talk. But until then, no Scarlet and Violet. I'm not even going to finish my copy of Sword. I got the DLC, I never finished it. Which kind of makes me still feel sad because, you know, I had a pretty good team. I think. I like to see them get to the top. Okay, that looks about centered. You gotta love how it's just ranting right there, just because, like, Pokemon. Although I am tempted, like, one of these days, like, what I want to do. Those of you who have been here already, you know that I have a 3DS with a capture card installed. And that's a cool thing, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, naming it or anything like that. However, the 3DS, that 3DS is Japanese, as it is, like, this region is set in Japan. Meaning, I can't transfer over my data from my old 3DS to it. Unless they were to, like, do some crazy hacking, and I don't want to risk any of that. Which means, for me to be able to play all the old stuff I have on my 3DS, I'd have to get a second 3DS with the capture card installed. But I also have to make sure that that 3DS is set for North America. And, that'll take a while for me to obtain, because that's money. But once I do, there's a lot of stuff that gets unlocked. I have a bunch of Pokemon games on there that I tried to buy before. A few. I bought Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Crystal. There's a bunch of 3DS exclusives that I bought that were digital. I would love to stream those and show those off. You know, there's plenty of stuff like that. There's plenty of games. There's also, what else? What else would be unlocked? Because we tried doing a, what was it? Codename Steam? I tried streaming that, but the text is all in Japanese because of the Japanese 3DS, so I was like, oh, I can't use this. So that will be unlocked too. Oh look, we're finished with the truck. Yeah, I really do not like this gray top. I gotta switch that. That's definitely going. But yeah, look at this pizza van. Now again, just a showcase. See, it's basically 6 wide. You look, if you count. If you count, like, how the arches... Well, maybe 7, if you count, like, the windows and whatnot. 7. Compare that to, like, I don't know, the Hummer. Notice how it's clearly 8 wide, 10 wide if you include the mirrors and whatnot. Yeah, this is how it should be, like minifig scale. This doesn't look right. Like, the size just doesn't look right. Especially since the driver's gonna be centered. That horrible driver's seat and all that. Sorry, my grinder's going on here. You can't not headbang this. Pizza truck gonna take all the extra leftover pizza? Yep, going to. I cannot wait to try to, like, I might start doing this tomorrow. Heck, I might even do it tonight when I end the stream. I start dismantling it and trying to figure out, okay, how do I make this bigger or wider and whatnot? Wider and then shorter too, because again, look at this. Look at this height. That is, there's no pizza truck that's shoulder height to get up to. No. I'm sure I'll figure this out when I start modifying it. I'll probably have some extra pieces, like, or some other stuff to use too, so that'll be fun. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna call it here. I mean, this has been fun and all. It's just, what do you call it? I don't want to, like, build the other 3 yet. I mean, I do, but I kind of do want to try to, like, work on this, making this wider and shorter and more realistic. Although, tall wouldn't be too much of a problem. Just making the height of, like, the driving section taller. Because look at that, like, it's almost as tall as the Humvee. That makes no sense. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. This has been fun. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I got some stuff that might be going on. I don't know how long it'll be during the afternoon and early evening. And if that affects that, then, you know, I guess we won't be streaming. But I'll see what if I can, I'll stream. We'll probably finish the other 3 sets and maybe do some video games then. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you again, Ash, for the raid. Much appreciated. I think I know who I'm going to bring you to tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to bring it over there. We're going to raid one of my personal favorite streamers. We're gonna raid an Eternal Enigma. He is currently playing Metal Gear Solid VR missions, trying to, like, first place all the, looks like, the weapons missions right now. And oh dear God, it's a Claymore mission. I hate the Claymore missions. Those things suck. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you were chatting, lurking, whatever. If you were here, that's all that matters. But yeah, I will see you over there. I wish you all a great night. Let's see here. If you're a sub, go ahead and use this. And if you're not, use that. Alright, guys. Thank you all so much. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow or whatnot. If not, I'll let you know. But, you know, Discord, Blue Sky, and I'll catch you around. Later, everyone. Join me in the raid.